wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, skrilling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though, and welcome to World Heavyweights Live on Sports.com. I'm Eazy, Joe, my spin Rax, young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. Talking Detroit Lions training camp today. Did I send the Trajan Langdon pictures? Trajan Langdon there at camp, and I was wondering, is that a bad omen? Because the last Pistons, I guess he's the president, so it could be different. But the last Pistons leadership to visit,
Hey, this might be the only Piston talk we get. Don't besmirch Trajan.
I thought Chris was naked for a second.
Oh, my God.
It does come like that. No, I'm not besmirching him at all. There's no opinion on Trajan at all whatsoever. Is this a bad omen? This is what I'm asking.
I mean, has he done anything to make you think
Hulk
that
Hogan did go to
omens?
Lions camp. He's dead.
Just saying. Kind of weird.
Eminem went to Lions camp. He's cooked.
Ben Johnson left the Lions.
He was at Lions camp.
He's slowly deteriorating. Have you seen photos of him lately?
Yeah.
Also, did I put that in? We'll talk about that later today as well, too. Because I said some stuff about Ben Johnson, who's dismissed. It's continued. It's persists. Maybe a Patricia 2.0. Another question, real quick. Off the record. Not off the record, but out of nowhere. Can we stop calling that hill Mount Patricia? Like, that name should not be associated with this team at all whatsoever.
Who calls it that?
That's what they call the mound. Remember he had the mountain, not mountain, but the big-ass hill, like
Lions
built,
fans.
manufactured so the players can run it for disciplinary reasons.
Yeah.
Mount Patricia is what they're still calling it. I don't want to call it that.
No, shouldn't be called that.
Victory Hill or something. I mean, something.
No.
I don't even know.
Dude, you don't need a name for it.
Yeah,
It's
go
just
run the
a hill. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just go do some hills.
I'm with you on that one. Go do some hills.
Not everything needs a name.
I'm with you on that one. The boss wanted to talk about this one.
Shout out Larry Hutchinson in the Woodward Sports Chat.
I don't necessarily want to talk about it. But the New York situation, did you?
I don't really want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about that either. I don't even know what's going on with that one.
I don't
I'm
either.
fine with not talking about it.
What the hell?
What is it?
It's really weird. What?
What the hell, Yanko?
Do you know what happened?
Some guy killed like 4 people trying to shoot up the NFL headquarters in New York.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got
That's
nothing more on it. I really don't even know. I didn't do the homework too. That stuff is sad. I don't want to.
Yeah, he left a note saying that he did it because of CTE.
But never played in the NFL.
Never played in the NFL, no.
So he just had mental.
A very troubled individual, obviously. You got to be extremely mentally damaged to do something like that. Prayers to the families of those that lost their lives, because he didn't even make it to where he's going. He got in the wrong elevator and just decided to take some people out when he got to the spot.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah, just
Yeah, I got nothing on that one.
no,
I don't really want to talk about that.
I don't want to talk about that either.
I think we do this show to escape that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Boss wanted it though, and that's what we got for him. Because I'm good on that one. I will say, Taron Arnold got reported he got banged up at camp today. I was texting you guys in private too about that. Just a hamstring situation, I guess.
Yeah, it said he was just
He walked away confidently.
walked away under his own power and
Yeah.
wasn't like helped off or anything like that. It was just a hamstring injury. He's a little banged up.
I just want to
sit
man
him out
chill
for the rest of the week. Yeah.
for the camp. To be honest with you, maybe up until like the last week. I mean, if we don't need it, don't need it. But yeah, he's fine. Kirby Joseph, some clarification, not really, but at least an answer of what the issue is. His knee is flaming up, I guess. A little knee irritation is what Dan Campbell called it.
Yeah, he said he should be fine. They're trying to get him back by Saturday or something like that.
Yeah, yep, exactly. And then I saw, even like yesterday too, the NFL Network was there. They were interviewing Jahmyr Gibbs, and he popped up, seemed in good spirits. I think
Kirby did? He popped up behind him. And,
yeah. Calling cap on the Jahmyr Gibbs passing stuff, but I can confirm it's in the playbook.
Yeah.
And we're talking about it today as well. Deion Sanders stepped away. Did we talk about that yesterday? I don't think we did.
So. No.
Convenient timing. Just saying.
I don't know if having an
Bladder.
operation to remove a cancerous tumor from your bladder is convenient ever.
No, for sure.
Did you see what Antonio Brown said back?
No.
He said, "Girl, that guy has no toes and no bladder. What are you doing?"
Yeah, I saw somebody else post that. Antonio Brown's just
Oh yeah, he steals. Steals
stealing
tweets.
everything on Twitter.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's fair.
For sure.
Loser.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if you're Colorado, you've never really experienced success, at least in a very long time, to my knowledge. Have they done?
They still haven't.
Okay.
They almost won the Alamo
Exactly,
Bowl.
still haven't. But the hype in itself, was that worth?
I mean, it was fun. I mean,
Yeah,
Colorado
getting the
games.
level of players that they had a Heisman winner that
Yeah.
played
Yeah.
with their team. It's definitely worth it.
I know that one guy. Who's the guy that covers college
Joel
sports?
Klatt.
Didn't he play quarterback at
Yeah.
Colorado? Were they
were-
good when he played?
I think they were okay. Like back in the day when they were in, what was it, the Pac-12, Big 12?
I think they were Pac-12, right?
So, yeah,
Wait, what are they in now?
Big 12, I think.
Oh.
And maybe that's why he's out.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I hope Coach Prime's okay.
Yeah, I do, for sure.
And I think he has brought a little bit of life to college football in a sense of he made,
Yeah.
Colorado a place a game where you would watch it, on a casual Saturday.
I was rooting for Colorado.
Yeah, I was too.
I like.
They
feeling
have won a
back
national
now.
championship in 1990. They finished the season 11-1-1, defeating Notre Dame in the Orange Bowl, and were named the champions by the Associated Press by major polls.
Yeah, that's
However,
when
the
they
title-
didn't even have a game for it. They were just like, yeah, you're the national champion.
Yeah, I can't believe that was a thing for as long as it was.
So stupid.
It's honestly insane that
Yeah.
that was how it was determined. However, the title is considered controversial due to its disrupted fifth down play. What? In a key game against Missouri. There aren't fifth downs, though.
Yeah, no, I think they gave him an extra down.
Yeah, I remember shit like that, too. But history books don't.
I mean, yeah, that's
I'm glad they put that, though. They gave the context.
the NCAA is one of the most corrupt governing bodies of sport. It's up there with FIFA and the Olympics.
Do they all? I mean, the situation with the Detroit Lions 2 years ago against the Cowboys, that was disgusting. The fact that the referee, Brad Allen, that's the name, right?
Yep.
After the game said he wasn't told anything, and then you're on camera
And you see it. And he says, yeah, okay.
acknowledging.
Yeah.
I mean, that is that's insane.
I would spit in Brad Allen's face if I saw him in real life.
Bro, that would. Yes, I'm sorry. I don't want to cancel myself, but Brad Allen. I mean, the fact that he still has a job is insane to
Yeah.
me.
That's not illegal in the state of Michigan to spit on somebody.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
It's illegal to spit on a cop. But
I
not
thought
on
you get
somebody.
assault charges if you spit on someone.
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You spit on someone to find
you
out?
can spit on some. No, my dad watches a lot of body cam videos
Okay.
of people that's his thing right now. I don't know why. It's like
That's a thing. Have people do it.
And there was this one where this guy was trying to get this cop arrested because he spit on him, and they said it's not illegal to spit on somebody else. It's illegal to spit on a cop, though.
Maybe the cops were just bullshitting?
No, he looked up the law. and
Oh.
yeah.
Wow.
You can go around spitting on people all you want. You might get punched in the face, but it's not illegal.
That's crazy. Yeah, Brad Allen should be escorted from the premises of the NFL. I hate that guy. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
he's
him
dirt.
lying about that's fucking crazy. But the other thing I was going to say, too, and this is going to turn to Jared Goff and everything. I already know it already, but the NFC Championship, or the game, I think it's the divisional game before the NFC Championship, where the no PI against the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, against the Rams before the New Orleans Saints. That was sketchy, too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't even know how we got in that conversation, to be honest with you. Oh, the NCAA being rigged.
Yeah.
Or just
Corrupt.
random shit. That's also, too, another thing I remember, and I try to bite my tongue when it comes up. Like, I love Dwayne Wade. I was a big Dwayne Wade fan when he played. But his first ring without LeBron, the foul calls in that series were insane. Like, he won the ring, but like it's one of the sketchiest rings of all time, in my opinion.
We all remember the tug on Jason Terry's jersey when he shot that shot. Like at the end, Dwayne Wade got away with. He got away with that one.
I mean, it happens a lot.
DNC ENT said, did you hear the updated percentage on the asteroid comet?
Nope, I don't want to know.
Moving at 160,000 miles per hour, 7 miles long. No, how much? What's the percentage at, DNC?
Nope. I don't want the
Drop that in the chat, because honestly, not going to lie, I wouldn't hate for it to happen.
Whoa.
Somewhere. I
Come
told
on,
you I'm
dude.
going to be listening to X at the gym today.
You want to see Bryson become a fucking
Yeah, that is true.
millionaire. We will be talking to
You
scrimmage
gotta have
today.
Bryson start streaming.
I do. He's a little brain rot child.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's awful.
6'7".
It's the worst age to raise a kid in by far.
Yeah.
There's just some when I'm at work, I can't yell at him for being on
control
YouTube. Yeah, I can't find. Yeah. Before the 90s, it's like fucking just go out. You might get kidnapped or whatever, but like, I don't even think it happened that much. I think it's worse now. Maybe not. Maybe not.
No, it's
But I played outside. I never got kidnapped.
Yeah, it's probably
Maybe I
worse
wasn't
now.
cute enough. I don't know.
I
But-
played outside. I played outside a lot too. Didn't get kidnapped. I
I
did
sold
get chased
weed
by a
when I was
UPS
11.
man one time. I don't know if he was trying to kidnap
A
us.
UPS guy chased you?
Yeah, like me and my boys were riding down like our bikes down the street.
Yeah.
And there was the UPS guy, and he started chasing us. Like he whipped the truck around.
What'd
and
you guys
started
do to
chasing
him,
us. Nothing.
Did somebody else do something?
I must have. Maybe one of my friends just had ops with the UPS man or something. But
You guys didn't throw coffee creamers at the UPS truck?
You did that?
And he wasn't following you?
No, it's very
On
specific.
a
That's very
Tuesday.
specific.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I sold weed when I was 11.
Sold it or saw it?
Technically didn't sell it because they stole it from us. But this old lady, I guess she'd be old. She's like, how much? I was like, $20. She's like, all right, I'll be right back. Bitch never came back.
Where did you get weed when you were 11?
We stole it from my friend's mom.
Nice.
Nice.
She kept it in a little cookie jar.
Always scheming.
Yeah.
At a young age.
I
for
guess,
sure.
but I mean, I got schemed.
Stay ski, man.
Oh, yeah. We waited by that fence for like 2 hours. I even called over another friend, like, hey, stay here for like 30 minutes. I'm gonna go home, get some lunch, and come back. And yeah, we just never came back.
Damn.
We were some bad kids always out and about trying to, cause havoc in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Remember when getting weed was like a potential death scenario?
Yeah, kind
There
of.
used to, we used to have a couple
Yeah.
guys that we would go to,
So sketchy.
and if they didn't answer, you just weren't smoking that day. Now you can just go to the store.
Bro, I remember paying $300 an ounce. Like that's crazy. to me. And you never knew what you were getting. You never knew what you. I mean, obviously, if you had a guy, a consistent guy, you would know. But he grew it. But before then, I never knew. You never knew what you were
Wheezy said, "Who be trying to get at you, Spenny?"
getting.
Neighbors.
Dog.
Rob for my neighbors.
Let's go to Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone where we mean everybody, can get a full-body workout in 30 minutes. And all memberships include fitness training. If you're a high school student, age 14 to 19, you can work out for free all summer long until August 31st. And trust me, a lot of them go there. Make sure you check out Planet Fitness. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
as they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Oh, my God.
Massage Chair House. Head over to massagechairhouse.com. You know what? Don't do that to me right now, dude. Scan the QR code and schedule your appointment with my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, the leader of massage chair review channels on the interwebs, or go see him in person at the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road and Bloomfield Hills. Buongiorno.
Arrivederci.
Welcome back. World Heavyweights live on WorldSports.com. I'm Easy by Spino Raxter,
Hello.
Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Shout out to Matthew Kruger. Easy. Goff goes down in Week 9.
Whoa,
You're not
chill.
prepared to give up on the season yet. Who are you putting in at quarterback the rest of the season and why?
There's only one man who could save us at that point.
David Montgomery.
Big Nick Foles.
That'd be crazy, actually. Like, they call him up.
Yeah, it's like it cuts to like him in a cabin chopping lumber.
With a full beard.
I'm never coming back. You son of a bitch.
Right now, if I'm being realistic,
You would sign somebody. It would be
You try to,
make
yeah.
You would
trade.
make a trade. You'd probably hit up Cleveland.
You'd probably go in division, fellas, and it would probably be for
A.J. McCarthy.
you just wanted to press the button, you sick fuck.
Yeah.
Now, all right, realistically, without
could-
a trade, it's Hendon Hooker. Without that,
Call Cleveland. What's Joe Flacco going to cost me?
maybe.
I'll give you a 7th round pick for Joe Flacco.
ring, Ryan Tannehill, cutting logs. What are you doing?
He's cutting logs for sure.
What are you up to, bud? I mean, we got everything that makes you great.
I don't even want to. I don't.
Yeah, I don't even want to.
Ooh, the Dr. Mario says call Tom Brady.
He's a big
Oh
fan.
my God!
He said he wants.
He
to
said he
quarterback
wanted
this
to.
offense.
Yes, that's when we had an offensive line. The offensive
Still?
line. We still kind of have one.
probably still in good
That's
shape.
actually not crazy.
Not crazy.
Like Week 9, Brady got paid like half a season.
And if Brady really wants to solidify himself as the goatest of goats,
Do you know how pissed off Jared Goff would be?
winning a Super Bowl with the Lions.
I mean, how mad would you be if you're Jared Goff in that situation?
How mad would you be if you were a stick?
Yeah. Would he have to sell his portion of the Raiders? Or no, because they're not going to be in the playoffs anyway.
I don't know.
Doesn't
I
even
think
matter.
you technically have to, though, just because they're in the league.
That's probably not happening. Then.
Yeah, you'd look for Kirk Cousins, Jameis Winston, all the
When is the trade deadline?
Oh,
Do you know
Kirk,
what week?
probably, yeah.
yeah.
That's probably
I think it is week 10.
Like I said,
usually.
Joe Big Daddy Flax.
You think Flax is taking
I think
the
he'd be
promised
up
land?
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he'd be one. He's a veteran.
Where would you
guy.
rank him in the Hooker, Tannehill?
I'd
Big
take
Daddy
him over.
Flex?
I'd take him over Hooker and Tannehill.
No way.
Yeah,
No, I'm not doing that.
Joe
I'm
Flacco.
taking-
Did you see what he did for the
taking
Browns? He was
Tannehill.
winning games.
It was like 3 years ago when he was 45. He's 58 now.
So what?
None of that made sense.
I'm not taking this version of him. Listen, he looked great a couple years back. That was a couple years back. From a couple years back when he was playing phenomenal.
Yeah, we don't even. Why are we talking about this?
I don't know. It was a super chat. We had it. The man paid money.
That's true. Paying money to put bad juju out there is crazy.
Nick Power rank him.
Juju on Andy.
Hooker, Tannehill, Flax, or Cousins.
I'm going Cousins 1.
What about Winston?
Oh, God. Jameis in this offense, fellas?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Jameis
I'm
to
going
J-Mo.
Jameis. I'm going Jameis 1.
Jameis to J-Mo.
I'm going Jameis 1 just
Russell
for
Wilson, maybe even. I mean, they're not doing nothing. Really?
big future
I'd
guy.
rather have Flacco.
Spencer, would you rather have a Lions Super Bowl with Russell Wilson or just nothing?
I'd rather die. No, I'm just kidding. I'd obviously rather.
November 4th, 2025 at 4 p.m. Eastern aligns with Week 9 of the NFL regular season. So that's the trade deadline, is Week 9. So is it at the deadline
It's
then?
before the deadline.
Before the deadline, yeah. I mean, is Matthew still there?
You would make a trade. Would you call the Rams?
We want to return.
I would call the
Can we
Rams.
get him back?
They want Arch Manning, allegedly. I would call the Rams all day, without a doubt. Then Goff would be really pissed. You can't do that to him. They wouldn't do that.
They would not.
I mean, do you want to win
They
a
gotta
fucking
win.
Super Bowl or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. They'd have to, right? If you want to win the fucking Super Bowl, and that's on the table, you'd have to do it.
I think you want.
NPWMU says Danny Dimes.
I mean, it's never feelings over the Super Bowl. Like, otherwise, like a lot of guys wouldn't get cut because they're great guys.
Yes.
You would have to trade for Matthew. I mean, if it was available, yes.
Dude, to see what would happen to Stick if that happened,
He would
be
lose his
insane.
mind.
Yeah.
He would be at the. I'm not gonna make that joke too soon.
You guys think the Seahawks are going to be contenders?
Too soon?
Ooh, way too soon.
I didn't
dude.
say it. The mic. I didn't say. Did you guys hear that?
I don't think so. I
right.
hope not. Josh Dobbs says Nicholas Duncan.
Super Bowl Wilson says he's stupid. It's crazy to
He
say.
is.
I actually didn't read his comment. I read the name. I was like, why am I going to read this guy's comment?
It's fair.
One
even wanna
funky
talk
Lions
about
fan,
this.
Spinny.
Yeah, golf is extremely durable. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was at Lions camp. I'm just kidding. Spinny. Tell Stick his name is Jimmy Superfly Snuka, not Johnny, and remind him that Gruden glazes Stafford so much that all of Detroit knows where the turkey hole is now. Did you were on with Stick today?
Yeah, Stick was talking about you. He loves John Gruden because now he loves John Gruden because John Gruden called Jared Goff Joe Montana.
Yeah, okay. Who was on with Stick today?
D-Mac.
They're old enough to.
Yeah.
What they have to say about that?
I mean, Stick was like, yeah, he's pretty.
He's even better.
Brady, Montana, and Goff. You put them all in the same conversation. It's like
You get Jared Goff.
nobody ever does that. But no, I think it was kind of a consensus that they have different skill sets, but Goff obviously molded his game off of Joe Montana, and he wears 16 because of Joe Montana. Like, that was his idol growing up. So you could see the similarities of why he wants to play like him.
KJ, anyone with a brain knows what joke Easy just made. That tells me they didn't hear it.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm thankful for that.
Yes.
All right. Let's roll some of the. I mean, you laughed.
Yeah.
It's a good joke.
mean, that's a great joke.
You can roll literally any one of those Dan Campbell
Nicholas
clips that you
Duncan
want to
says,
play.
call Jay Cutler. I can get on board with that. Smoking Jay.
No, dude. His lungs by now are absolutely shot. He's not been. No,
No,
I think
but
he's
no way.
diabetic as well.
Think of the theater.
Nope.
All right.
I'm good.
It's fair.
The theater of Stafford is there. You not doing that? You're saying the Lions wouldn't do it?
I said Smoking Jay's also diabetic. So we got the chain
bro.
smoking darts.
What do you got against the
Yeah, what the
diabetics?
fuck?
I don't have
John Brown
anything
has sickle
against
cell.
them, dude.
We're just putting
I got
medical
nothing
records out
against
there.
I'm just contributing why I don't know if he'd be the healthiest right now.
Actually, play the one about the rookies.
All right.
He could. I don't think I'm going to play Tate or Leak this game. I kind of decided maybe we talked about it as a staff, and it's like, why don't we just wait, maybe play him in Atlanta? So I think we'll hold tight, make sure they get plenty of reps out here.
I'm fine with that.
Yep.
I mean, I just told you guys I want Terrion to sit out the rest of training camp. I'll be fine with Tyliek Williams and Tate Ratledge not playing in the Hall of Fame game. Selfishly, for my own pleasure,
I want to see it.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
All day. That's why.
Especially because we're doing a watch party.
Yes, exactly. Fun fact, too. Today we had the meeting about the watch party and many, many other things. But I was like, I can't go to camp because of the meeting. And then Dan Kim was like, yeah, today we're doing a live scrimmage. It's going to be mostly starters because they're not going to be playing Thursday. I fucking got on my bed and fucking cut 40-minute drive into 30 minutes made there.
Yeah,
got
how do
tickets
you
from
keep getting these tickets?
Jeff and Boone, shout out.
Damn, fuck you guys, dude.
Boone's like an octopus. He's like fucking 15 accounts.
Yeah.
I don't know how he gets it done.
Eat shit.
Why?
Because they didn't give me any.
You were working.
So I can get somebody to cover. We got interns.
Oh, I would have. Yeah, well, then you probably could have come both days.
Oh, awesome, dude. So cool.
I'm. That's on me too. Then I guess I apologize.
It's all right.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Yeah, I'm definitely fine with that. And we still get Tesla and Hooker, which Hooker was your second quarterback today at camp during the scrimmage, and he was more productive than Kyle Allen. Dan Campbell also said this to say about Tate Ratledge and Graham Glasgow in the starting center position.
Look, we just finished 2 days with Graham back at center in pads, and it's looked pretty good. It's looked pretty dang good, So I think every day that it looks pretty dang good, it gets a little clearer. So it's good to have him in there, and look, this is good for Tate too to get these right guard reps. So we're holding tight right now.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was
Andrew
cool.
Luck. I'd call Andrew.
I would call Andrew Luck.
I'd call Andrew
would.
Luck.
He's definitely chopping wood, though.
He's for sure chopping with the beard.
Yeah, he's probably ripping the wood like fucking
I'm so
Captain
sorry.
America.
I just can't mind.
But he hasn't played in the NFL in, 7 years or something?
Yeah,
like that?
that's fair.
I'd rather have Joe Flacco. He's on a roster right now. But, okay, so, yeah, I think this is what the majority of people figured it was going to be. They're going to roll with Graham at center, and I think that's the smart play. I know you've got other people freaking out, people with names that rhymes with schmooner freaking out about it. But no, you don't need to force Tate to start at center. Graham Glasgow has that comfortability with Goff, and that is extremely important. The quarterback-center exchange is the most important part about your offense. Like, if you don't do that right, nothing else can happen. So having the comfortability with Graham Glasgow's nuts on the back of his hand is important for Jared Goff. So I think that is the right move. Like, Frank didn't even play center his first year in the NFL. We've already talked about how complex this blocking scheme is that Hank Fraley likes to run. And although Graham attested to it, that Tate is picking up on things very quickly and he's a smart kid, it's nothing you need to rush him into. Graham, I am more than comfortable with Graham starting at center for the Lions this year, and I think he should.
Yeah, I mean, this has been our expectation heading into the season. Obviously, Tate would have the opportunity to compete at that point, but you also got to figure, like, Jared Goff has a say in this. Like, outside of – actually, no, I'll say at this point, because it's still so similar to Ben Johnson, what they did, he's the – what are you looking at me like that for?
I'm literally just looking at you, dude. I'm happy we're talking football. I can't just smile at my friend.
I guess not. There's something on my head. Did they hear the elevator joke? Jared Goff has a say in this as well, in his company with Graham Glasgow, and I think because a lot falls on him. Like, he is the expert in this offense more than anybody else.
Yes,
more than Johnny Morton. Yep. More than Dan Campbell. Yep. And I think I heard a Sam Laporta clip the other day on a podcast. I think it was like just this morning, where he reiterated the fact that Goff knew these plays before Ben Johnson would call him into it, and that makes sense when you look back at how efficient Jared Goff was last year, how great he was, and because he had the longest tenure in the offense, and now that he has that. Maybe same philosophy. I mean, they see the game the same way. You heard them say that too, Jared Goff and Ben Johnson. So, it alleviates him to have a guy that he has more faith in to call those protections versus him having to do everything.
And, never mind. I was going to make a good point, but we went to talking about Graham. So, yeah, it's important to have him in there. I was going to say, Jared Goff making the calls and knowing what Ben Johnson was going to call makes so much sense because they catered this offense around
Jared Goff.
to what Jared Goff likes to do and to what he does best. So if you're in a situation where he's like, I'd probably like to throw a 5-yard out to Amon-Ra St. Brown here. And Ben Johnson's like, all right, let's run a 5-yard out to Amon-Ra St. Brown. This offense is built around him and for him to have success, and he needs to be as comfortable as possible.
Yep.
And Graham at center, to what should be to the surprise of nobody, is the most comfortable that Jared Goff is because they've done that before and they've been there. And Graham obviously understands this offense a lot more than Tate Ratledge does at this point. Not to knock Tate, but he's a rookie, man. And the center has so much going on pre-snap, has so much responsibilities that they have to attest to, getting guys lined up, making sure not only that he is doing the right thing, but another guy who is basically a rookie in Christian Mahogany, making sure he's set up, he knows what's going on, and then you're going to have another rookie to your right, making sure he's set up, he knows what's going on. It's going to take a gray bush in the middle. That's why I'm happy to hear that Graham is going to be there because that provides a lot of stability for that center quarterback exchange.
Absolutely. And Jared Goff's a big boy now. 10th year coming up in the NFL.
He doesn't need anybody to hold his hand.
Yeah. You can make these type of decisions. We're going to cater to you.
Graham's also played 3 years next to Frank Ragnow with the Detroit Lions. So that helps a lot for, the transition because he's now taking over every single time what Frank used to do.
What made Frank great.
Exactly. So he's been next to that. He's seen that. And that's why I think this is obviously the smartest decision to put Graham there instead of throwing the rookie there in such a pivotal season for the Detroit Lions where the Super Bowl expectations are so high.
Make Frank great again.
That's who I call in Week 9.
You call Frank?
Frank,
can you play quarterback for us?
Doing his old casting. Yeah. He cast the rail. That's how he throws the football. All right, when we get back, some takeaways from Detroit Lions training camp today where they had a scrimmage, full-on 1v1s. It was phenomenal, at least for me. I'm an addict. I'm a football addict.
Could have been there, Spencer.
More specifically, Detroit Lions addict.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Shoulda.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Tell us about Feldman, Nick.
Feldman Chevrolet is Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer with 5 locations in Highland, New Hudson, Novi, Livonia, and Lansing. This month's specials include a 2025 Silverado 1500 Crew lease for $189 a month, and you can also get a 2026 Equinox LT lease for $209 a month. This offer ends August 10th, so get there quick.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. This ball is gone. Boys are back. Sports. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon, and Ermanni and Edwards with Maz Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Jars Cannabis, top shelf quality, unmatched variety, price for you. The people visit shopjars.com to find a location near you. You got 27 locations across the great state of Michigan, including ones coming to Milan, Madison Heights, and Grand Rapids. It's shopjars.com. Speaking of jars, shout out to Matthew Kruger. When he went to Jars for the first time, tagged your boy to let me know. It's nice to know our sponsors are getting some love out there.
And shout out to Matthew Kruger for the super chat in the Woodward Sports chat. He says, heavyweights, I just bought my first ever ticket to Michigan State at Spartan Stadium. Ooh. How about we all set up a Woodward Sports tailgate?
Good news for you, brother.
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
Gumming up the works.
Waking it up.
Yeah, it's dope, man. Yeah, we're doing our best to be in East Lansing for that game. So
absolutely.
And we're probably going to be at a couple Michigan tailgates throughout the year as well.
Boots on the ground.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I want to wear Spartan gear the whole time and talk shit.
I mean, you'll be on home turf.
Yep.
All right. We've got two places we take the show right now. Chat. I need you guys to listen up closely, especially the chat members with the keyboard in front of them. We need your help because we have some training camp notes, but somebody also came across unofficial depth chart.
Unofficial depth chart. Justin Rogers put it out there. It's kind of boilerplate, honestly.
Yeah.
Not a lot to look at.
It. Why not?
Yeah?
What do you say?
Yeah, fuck it. I mean, we're all mainlining the Kool-Aid right now.
Yeah.
Chris, throw the offense up there whenever you get it.
Here's the offense.
This is the offense depth chart. You've got Hendon Hooker as the backup quarterback.
Okay, that's
there you
surprising.
go. That's Jameer Gibbs as the backup running back.
Really?
Yeah, Jameer Gibbs. They got David Montgomery listed as the starting running back. Again, this is the unofficial depth chart compiled by Lions Football Communications.
That does not make sense.
I got to say, like nothing against Monty. There's nothing at all against Monty. In fact, we're going to talk about him for damn sure today when we're talking about the offense side of the ball. But today in camp, it was Gibbs who started and played.
Interesting.
I'd say majority of the snaps.
Tom Kennedy ahead of Dominic Lovett.
Okay, well,
Dan Skipper ahead of Giovanni Manu. That one,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I've seen that in person.
Zylstra ahead of Kenny Yeah Boy.
I'm actually surprised
this is pretty boilerplate. I would say the only two things that might seem wild to anybody or might have any talking point based off of them is Hooker as the backup over Kyle Allen.
Yeah.
And
which I told you guys about.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, it's David Montgomery, Jameer Gibbs. Who's the starter? It doesn't really matter. You know they're going to split the backfield.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's pretty set, pretty basic.
I guess I'll start there for the offensive takeaways from today is that I want to come out and say, like, I may have been wrong when I made a certain statement about David Montgomery specifically. And maybe I could point to certain things and pick and prod and find ways that I'm right, but I said that I could see him taking a little bit of a step back. Not
He's
his
talking
explosiveness.
about you. You're going to be reckoned.
Whoa. That's crazy. What's her name?
Dave Montgomery's going to reckon you.
I'd be honored. What if your favorite player? What if Michael Jordan wanted to hit?
I don't know.
You said you don't know.
Michael Jordan. No.
I'm LeBron James.
Carmelo.
No.
Like the best. Like you.
I'm not gay no more.
It's like your favorite athlete ever.
Pavel? No.
Right, moving on.
Don't touch me, I'm sizzling.
I mean, yeah, my favorite athlete ever is Sophie Cunningham. I'd for sure let her hit.
All right, I'm so sorry for this going sideways. Welcome to Woodward Heavyweights. Dave Montgomery looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
I said like he may lose a little bit of explosiveness, and he's felt disrespected. And I get a lot of it. I think one, because Jameer has been getting the starting snaps, which is why I'm kind of confused to see Dave Montgomery on there as a starter. Although that's in tune with what they did last season.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I get that
Tone
part of it.
setter. That's what Dan Campbell refers to him as. He sets the tone. He kind of establishes what they want as
Punch
a
a
team.
motherfucker in the mouth.
And
Everybody has a game plan until they get punched in the mouth, and that's what Dave Montgomery
And
is.
that's what I can't wait for. We're playing Green Bay week 1, right?
Yes.
In Lambeau or in Lambeau?
In Lambeau.
Week 1 in Lambeau, first snap of the game. Oh, what? This line, I already know you're going to hear the broadcast. The Detroit Lions offensive line has a lot of new faces on there. Will they still be able to run the ball as consistently as they can? The first snap, you hand the ball to to David Montgomery. You have him run behind Tate Ratledge and Penei Sewell, and you bust off 6 yards. Like, that's just set that fucking tone.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I mean, that's another takeaway, too, is like the one thing this Detroit Lions offense can do right now is run the damn football, and David Montgomery looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
In fact, the offense was getting stiffed. Looked like, I'll be straight with you, kind of looked like shit for a minute there until Monty got like a 14-yard gain. And he's, beyond him, obviously being able to punch a motherfucker in the mouth, like his play style, he's also still making cuts out there and looks as fresh as ever. Going back to yesterday, the 1v1 drills, I think I told you guys, he had Jack Campbell tackling air. Like he is, Montgomery looks probably the best he ever has, just as good as he did last year. Like, shout out to Monty. I'm really looking forward to that one. And Jahmyr Gibbs, I said it again yesterday. I mean, he's probably going to be the lifeline of this Detroit Lions offense. The passing plays, a little sketchy, but in context, Dan Skipper was out there, and he was across from another man named Aidan Hutchinson, who has been the number one story from training camp for me so far is Aidan Hutchinson. And we'll talk about that later, too, because we're going offense now. But Dave Montgomery looks phenomenal.
David Montgomery we know what David Montgomery is. He's and I can't remember how many people told me, oh, Jamal Williams is better. Like, he's not. Jamal Williams was a career backup who was blessed to have the best offensive line in the NFL and scored like 15 one-yard touchdowns. Like, no. Jamal Williams was – he liked anime. Cool. Still ducked me on an interview, by the way. Eat shit. But, no, it was David Montgomery. I literally raced here in an Uber – hammered to film a reel about David Montgomery signing to the Lions because it happened at like 11:30 and I was at Coonan. David Montgomery is everything you want out of this Detroit Lions team. He's everything the coaching staff wants out of their offense and wants them to look like, and he wants to inflict as much pain on the opposition as possible. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did it again like they did last year, where they gave David Montgomery the first series and they set that tone. They established that physicality, and they go out there and they punch people in the mouth.
I think that's why you've also seen so much already this offseason about Gibbs going out to the outside, and that's because David Montgomery isn't flashy, but he always gets the job done every single time out, and that's why you've seen Gibbs, be split out wide and stuff because they want their best players on the field, and David Montgomery is one of their best players. Obviously, it's not the biggest flash. He doesn't have the breakaway speed, but he has enough to put a guy in the goddamn dirt going through the hole, and that's what he does on the big third down to get you that first down, and that's what extends drives, and that's why this offense was number 1 in the league last year.
I also don't want to, like it's not like David Montgomery's some slug. Like,
Not at all.
He had like a 75-yard touchdown like 2 years ago, right, against the Chargers. Like, the guy's got some afterburners. We saw him make some great moves after inflicting the most pain I've ever seen Devin Witherspoon be put under in a single play. Like, one of my favorite singular plays
He dribbled him
ever
off
in the
turf.
NFL. Yeah.
He can't even dribble basketball off the turf. He dribbled a human off the fucking turf.
Did YouTube just switch back to the ats mid-show?
No, I think it's just for that guy. I don't know why.
No, because Nitty Gritty, you, Wilson.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's kind of weird, but it's not for everybody, though.
Not for everybody.
That is weird. Kind of like the heavyweights. We are a wild bunch.
We are for everybody.
Shout out to one funky Lions fan who
Except
says
for the French.
The first play of the season is going to be a deep out off a play action to J-Mo. I don't actually think that's crazy.
I don't think that's crazy either. I would
like
not be surprised.
I would like it in this order, especially if we're going to do the way like Dan Campbell plays football. First play, Monty, just right straight down the pipe, duo. Let Tate Ratledge get a flow of the game. Let Graham Glasgow get a flow of the game. Just punch him right in the mouth. After that, then do that play action roll to Jameson Williams. And then if it doesn't work or you didn't get a big gain, you have the 4 downs to go for either way. That's how Dan plays.
Yes, it is.
I got a feeling they just do a J-Mo reverse pass out of spite, get it going for Ben Johnson.
I don't want to see Jameson Williams throw a football again in my life ever.
Dark Cash says, didn't Jamal take a pay cut to play in New Orleans? I don't want to. Yes, but I don't like it being framed like that. Because he didn't take a pay cut.
His agent fucked him.
His agent thought he was worth more than he was, and the Lions offered him a contract. He said, no, I'll make more than that, and ended up getting paid less. So, yeah, it's not like he was like, oh, I'm going to take less money to go play for the Saints. Like, no, he wanted more money than he was offered by the Lions, but nobody would pay him that because he's a backup at best. Sorry. He owes me.
Yeah.
You owe me. I'm coming for it. I'm going to get mines.
Yeah, the offense is struggling today. They did a scoreboard. I didn't know the scoring system until after, but I guess for every stop, the defense got 2 points, and then obviously offense, you score as you score.
Yeah.
And to begin the session, the scrimmage, it was 10-0 defense. And I know for to my knowledge, it's not typically the defense that gets the head start on offenses because the offenses, everything's pre-scripted. Like you have the playbook.
You say Shep's got these boys flying around.
Oh my God! Yeah. Wait until this next segment.
He said wild animals, right, or rabid animals, or something like that.
Dogs,
wild
wolves,
dogs,
whatever you want to call it. Yeah,
I love Shep, dude.
I think it was wild dogs, like a pack of wild dogs, and yeah, they absolutely were playing just like that. Matter of fact, we'll talk about that. But first, tell us about Loom Cannabis.
Loom Cannabis. Make sure you tap in with Loom. The Buzzin' Long Drink is the drink. I keep calling it long. The Buzzin' Drink is the drink of the summer. 7.5 milligrams of THC in a can. Perfect for the golf course. Perfect for by the bonfire, at the beach. Wherever you are, you can enjoy that. Go to loom.com to see their massive inventory and even place your order online. And make sure you use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your order. It's Loom Cannabis.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you will. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
The best new show in town. It's the Sean Legion Show in the mornings with Maz. It's 2 Detroit legends. Make sure you guys wake up with Sean Legion and Thomas Mazaway every single morning, 8 to 10 a.m. for the hottest breaking news. The best way to start your guys' mornings is with Tom Mazaway and Sean Legion, only here on Woodward Sports.
What up, though? Welcome back. Whatever Waits Live on sports.com. Easy on my small reaction. Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button. Be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Today's storyline coming out of Detroit Lions training camp was the scrimmage they had. The ones versus the ones, offense versus defense. Defense is credited with 2 points for every stop they made. And they started that session 10-0. because defense was on one. It started off a short run. Jahmyr Gibbs got stuffed. Then, and this is where we're getting to the point that you were making, Calvin Shepard sent these guys out like a pack of wild dogs. Jack Campbell blitz up the middle for a sack. Brian Branch, and this is to start the session, Brian Branch, a blitz for a sack. And they had another quarterback pressure. Aidan Hutchinson with 3 sacks alone. 3 that he's credited for. I on my notes she had 4.
Because
I guess one was considered quarterback pressure. But 4 sacks, and that's just all Dan Skipper sacks, either alternating between Dan Skipper and 2 on Penei Sewell. Arguably, I guess if you just want to say the one, sure. But Aidan Hutchinson, the defense, absolutely phenomenal. The secondary, everyone from Taron Arnold, who left early, but like we determined in the beginning of the show. Not determined, but we found out he's fine.
Yep.
From Howlett, who stepped in for Meek Robinson nickel, to Maddox, who was playing safety for Kirby Joseph. I mean, the defense looked phenomenal. The secondary specifically had everything on lock. The guys who made plays were the guys who typically make plays. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamison Williams did get one across the middle. Actually, both situations were across the middle. The deep shots weren't there to be taken. Mm-hmm. They were covered. And JG didn't have enough time. And I don't want to shun the offensive line or say like they did a bad job just because I know Dan Skipper is probably not going to be your starter.
No.
Hopefully at any
Hopefully
point
not.
in the season.
Yeah. Yeah, and Aidan Hutchinson, by all accounts, is a freak. And, surprise, surprise. I think we knew that. But, yeah, it's good to hear that from the defense because they should be. They were a top 5 unit in the NFL when healthy last year in the beginning of the season. And Calvin Shepard has these guys performing at an insanely high level, and you will think of I talked about it, like all these guys were still so young.
These guys.
Like you look at your best players on your defense when you talk about Jack Campbell, Aidan Hutchinson, Kirby Joseph, Brian Branch. These are all still players that are developing and still becoming better, stronger, more physical, and growing into their bodies. They're only going to get better from where they are now. So these guys, in another year under this defense, which is a very similar scheme to what Aaron Glenn ran last year. You've heard attest to that from all the defenders in camp so far, that it's pretty similar to the kind of philosophy that Aaron Glenn wanted last year. So they're comfortable in it. They're comfortable with each other. The cohesion is there, and they're talented from top to bottom.
Yeah, they got the system down lock at this point. And Dan Campbell, I remember, said specifically at some point in the press conference that they're going to try to fabricate the pressures. And I think that's where I'm going to call it the criminal mind of Calvin Shepard is there. Because now you saw Jack Campbell, one of the second play of the scrimmage, sack. Brian Branch, sack. And by the way, Brian Branch at the safety position now, too, where you kind of float him around to do those kind of things. I mean, we've talked about before, too, like, it feels crazy to say, but, like, Troy Polamalu is what I would think about. But, yeah, he had a sack. He had a quarterback pressure and a pass breakup throughout that series. Shout out to Brian Branch. Aidan Hutchinson had his 3 sacks. Like I said, I wrote down 4, 2 against each Penei and Dan Skipper. And then Jack Campbell was one of the coolest parts of camp, was actually getting to see. I remember they talked about it in the press conferences, but like watching Jared call an audible and Jack Campbell response fucking like, oh, fuck it. Yeah, do that, cut that. Then Jared Goff again like, fuck, do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just that evolution of Jack Campbell's game and that specific play. I don't know what Jared Goff checked out of, but I know he checked into what ended up being like a screen pass to Jamison Williams, which I have some thoughts on that too. I thought that would be his development that we'd see like this year is his short game.
Yeah.
I just think screens is not his thing.
Who, J-Mo?
Yeah, because Jack, by the way, I don't know if you guys knew this, he actually can fucking teleport. I mean, just downhill. Jack Campbell is so fucking fast.
Yeah.
And Jamison Williams on the ground like quick as hell. And he just read the.
That's why he was drafted where he was. His elite physical abilities, the way he gets downhill, his athleticism being so high at that middle linebacker spot. Like, yeah, Jack Campbell is growing up in front of our eyes, and by all accounts, he's going to take control of this. They say this is Jack's defense now.
It's Jack's defense.
And it's Captain Jack, man.
He's
He's out there. He's calling the plays. He's making things happen. And surprise, surprise, Calvin Shepard likes his green dot to be a linebacker. Like, no, wow, surprise. But I think that, we're going to see a different level of Jack Campbell this year. And especially, again, I know this is kind of the easy button response. Like, that was easy. But Aidan Hutchinson being back helps every single aspect of that defense because of the pure chaos that he puts on the quarterback and the offense. Just having that kind of guy there, an all-world edge rusher that nobody can guard one-on-one and is going to make the quarterback uncomfortable because he's going to be breathing down his neck every single snap. that's going to make everybody else's job around them easier. It's going to create bigger holes for guys like Jack Campbell to go fill or to go get a running back or whoever. Yeah. It's going to make it an easier job for the cornerbacks and safeties to break on balls because quarterbacks aren't going to have all day standing back there waiting to make plays. Like the Aidan Hutchinson effect is the biggest part of this defense's improvement.
Yeah, the only thing that the offense was really able to get going was, for the most part, was the running game, and it was Ja being an athlete where you can't catch him once he's gone, and then Dave Montgomery making a few plays as well. It's not like there's open lanes. Defense has been phenomenal. Tate Ratledge, I guess I'll go there for the offense part of it, and a little bit of the defense.
Before you do, I got something to ask you on defense just before we run away from it. Jack Campbell, I mean, I've never heard you guys gush about him so much. You specifically, Eazy. I know Spencer has been aboard the Campbell train for a long time. But
goddamn right.
What's his ceiling looking like this year? Because I've never heard you speak so highly on Jack Campbell. Was he like the best player on defense today, but not named Aidan Hutchinson, or is there just so many dogs it's hard to put, a name on it?
I said last year, this time of year, he'd be considered a top 10 linebacker. I think he's just outside. You need him to take that step in coverage, and unfortunately, I was watching the rookies. I was watching defensive line, offensive line. I really didn't get to watch him in coverage too often. Outside of that time, him and Jared Goff were just going back and forth, and that was just like awesome to see, like the maturation of him. But I think one thing he was guaranteed, and you saw it last year, just the downhill stuff. And I think maybe a part of his game we'll see this year is that blitz, and I think that's probably a little bit more to Calvin Shepard, a nod to him and Dan Campbell with the fabricated pressures. But I think you see a lot more of that, because don't forget too, his first action as a rookie was at the Sam linebacker, and he was getting those sacks. Seemingly, it was always before halftime too. Yeah, it felt like. Yeah, we were there for the one against the Falcons.
Running off into the halftime tunnel after a sack, like we saw him do that a couple times. So.
I think that's the evolution we'll see in him. Is that part.
And again, he's such a fluid athlete and such an instinctual player that sending him on a blitz is probably going to end up making something good happen. Yeah. Especially, maybe you send Jack Campbell on a blitz and bump Aidan Hutchinson out into coverage. We know his ability to come down with balls. Like, that's not something that somebody is going to think or see coming.
Yeah.
Obviously, you'd rather see Aidan Hutchinson rushing the passer whenever he gets the opportunity, but still, the guy has, 4 interceptions in his career or something like that? So, I think, like we talked about, the fabricated pressure from Aaron Glenn was a lot of nickel blitzes, a lot of safety blitzes, a lot of different things like that. But I think under Calvin Shepard, we're going to see these linebackers really getting after it.
Yeah, and some of it's just like that, like you said, just the cohesiveness, being in that same system, that same scheme, that same philosophies for so many years. Because I remember the first couple of years when AG was installing it, it took a lot of buy-in that the players seemed to struggle with those fabricated or simulated pressures, however you want to call it. And this year, I just think everyone's locked down. Like they believe in the system. They saw it work last year. They played in it last year. And I think the defense is going to be probably starting the season with their hair on fire.
Shout out Gun Guy, take your pants off.
But yeah, Jack Campbell's at the head of it. He is the play caller in there. And then Brian Branch just, what do I have to say? I don't think I have to say anything about Brian. You guys know.
No.
He's out there being Brian Branch.
The story has been, being written on Brian Branch, and it's a damn good story so far. The guy already was voted as the second best safety in the NFL. He is a do-it-all type of player, and like I said, if they stay healthy, I truly think the Detroit Lions could have 2 Defensive Player of the Year finalists when you look at Aidan Hutchinson and Brian Branch.
I think Howlett
want the smoke
would be the only guy that got a couple times, but also he looked phenomenal too, at times. And the guy that got him was Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of the best in the National Football League. That's
gonna happen.
Exactly. So I don't even feel bad for that one. The lone touchdown of the offense was to not the lone. They got another one too. One from Dave Montgomery up the middle at the goal line, and they got another one from Tim Patrick as well. So shout out to those 2 fellas. But defense dominated. Terrion looked good too. Hopped off the field. Again, shut him down. Just let him heal up. And I'm trying to think of another name specifically. I guess I'll talk about Tyliek Williams when we get back, because he had something to say to kind of confirm that as well.
Well, first, let's look at this defensive depth chart so far that's been put out. This is, again, the unofficial depth chart for the Detroit Lions. Justin Rogers put it out there on Twitter. And, again, Aleem McNeil in there at starting defensive line. Maybe that's something you look at. But outside of that, there's not too much that stands out. I think everything else is pretty boilerplate. You see Amik Robertson in there at nickel, DJ Reed and Terrion Arnold, Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, obviously. The two linebackers, we know who those guys are going to be. Marcus Davenport, DJ Reader, Lee McNeil, and Aidan Hutchinson. So, yeah, it's pretty standard. That one does have them only listed as with the two linebackers. I guess it's with the nickel out there, too. So,
you know what?
Is that what their base defense is going to be?
To be honest,
the 4-2?
I wasn't even paying attention. I should have. I want to shout out to Chef in the Woodward Sports Chat. He asked about Marcus Davenport. I apologize for, like, he looks phenomenal, too.
Yeah.
I mean, but we've been reading about that. I think we kind of knew
We
last
know what
year.
Marcus Davenport is.
I will say this. There was one point where I got kind of pissed because he fucking hit Jahmyr Gibbs like a – I mean, it was really like someone had a brick wall. Just fucking smacked it over. I'm like, Marcus Davenport's a big dude.
He's a
big,
monster.
strong motherfucker.
That's why Brad Holmes gives him so many opportunities, is because his size and his athleticism and his natural bend and quickness are not things that the average human has. Like that is top 1% of the population type of stuff that Marcus Davenport has. So it's just if he can stay healthy. We know that's the whole thing with him.
Barnes a thick MF too. Like Tate had a pole to catch him. It's not pass play, so one of those Ben Johnson ones. And Barnes didn't make the play, but they made contact. Again, and Tate's like not a small guy at all either. And fucking Tate was like,
yeah.
Barnes fucked him up. All right, let's go to break. Come back. We're gonna talk about Tyliek Williams, a couple of these other rookies, but Feist. Tell us about Lady Jane's.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot lather, neck shave, scalp massage, hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Again, Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. It's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Hey, it's Stick from Woodward Sports. I'm out here at the Feldman shop, of course, because they are #1 people. And the Ineos Grenadier, that's the new car that they got. But I got my man here, the Sun God. I'm not lying. His name is Amon-Ra.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He sold me a car.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up? Come see us out here, baby. We're in Waterford. We got the pre-owns all day. We got the Grenadiers, and we got new Chevys all day. Whatever you need, we got you.
Yeah, and I went with this one. I like it. 2023 Durango. It's used. Only got like 30,000 miles on it. And this guy, man, I was like, listen, this is my price. You either make it happen or I'm out of here.
Easy.
You know what he did? Went to his boss. He's like, I'm making this happen for this guy. Came back, threw the contract on the table. Now I'm in the whip.
Yes, sir. Sign, drive, 0 down, easy money all day.
All right, Feldman, what's the address here, do you know?
5300 Highland Road, Waterford, Michigan, 48327. Open until 6 o'clock every weekday except 9 o'clock on Mondays and Thursdays. It's 4 o'clock on Saturdays. Only day we're not here for you is Sunday. Every other day we're here to get it done, baby.
And his legit name is Amon-Ra. I'm not lying. It was
yes,
destined. It was meant to be. Woodward Sports found this guy. So thank you very much, man. Enjoying the car, and the kid likes it too. It's nice and safe.
The bats are hot, and the weather is getting hotter. Summertime in the D with Detroit's big hitters. Woodward Sports.
What up, though? Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Easy Joe, my spin more Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. Chris, did you get that video on Slack by chance? I just now sent it during the last segment. Go ahead and grab that one because you got it? Yeah. Perfect. So one of my takeaways in camp, and I texted you guys in private again, because I have some stuff I'll say to you guys, obviously the chat, and I love you guys, but there's some stuff I'm like, whoa. But I can't be out there publicly like that because I don't want a player to see and fucking can never be cool with them, or I don't know.
He's a hater.
I'm a hater, by nature. It's because I'm fat.
That's true.
One of my big takeaways from camp today, and I'm only saying this because he came out and said it himself. Tyliek Williams was getting washed.
Getting got?
He was getting got, son. I mean, there was one play where a mahogany borderline nearly threw him out of bounds. You probably had a rep like that. Either you did it to somebody or it happened to you where You know, they're just taking you for a ride at that point. You're like, fuck, what the, like,
Nothing
stop.
you can do.
Yeah, like, stop. Play's over. Like, Gall's gone.
No, but
Let
you're
me
not
go.
stopping.
Yeah.
Offensive lineman, you do not stop.
And Mahogany, dirtbag, perfect nickname, but pulled one of those on your first round pick.
Like the blind side?
Yeah. just took him for a ride. And then same thing, he got stonewalled by Tate Ratledge, who looks great, honestly.
Not surprised.
I mean, his right guard is, I mean, they made the right choice.
Spenny prospect.
But then here is here's Tyliek Williams. They asked him if he had a welcome to the league moment, and you'd be surprised you gave it to him.
Is there part of you that wishes you could play in that Hall of Fame game this week?
I'm not playing.
I think that's what Coach said, right? The one.
Gally?
I sent the complete wrong one. It's Tyliek Williams basically saying his welcome to the league moment came from Tate Ratledge. And then like, well, what happened? And he's like, well, you hit me. The reason why I couldn't give you a specific one is it kept happening. So I don't know if it's more like kudos to Tate. By the way, though, too, the way he framed it, I'm not tripping at all because he seemed like confident, like it was a bad day in practice type of thing, versus like I got fucking like the fact that he's able to admit it shows me like yeah, exactly. He's confident.
Everybody's gonna get got good. Now go out there and get more than you got. Like I want to see him go out there tomorrow, or I want to hear that he's out there tomorrow making plays, causing havoc, being disruptive.
They're off tomorrow.
The next day, and the next day. And the next day, and the next day.
I'm gonna send the right one though, Chris. I apologize, but the way he spoke about it, like I guess the calmness, made me feel all right with it. But yeah, he definitely had a bad day at camp today.
Combat Legs Vids says sit all starters for preseason. In my opinion, yeah, they do.
Yeah,
that's what they do.
Well, that's why they had the scrimmage today because of those guys. That's I've said it before
too.
They
did that last year. Right?
My cousin offered me preseason tickets, and it's like I don't want to seem rude, but I'm good. Like the starters aren't going to play.
Yeah.
You go to training. That's why I love going to training camp because the starters get their reps, right? And so, yeah, starters are all set. And Dan Campbell already confirmed. Even sending some of these rookies. I did send the other one though, Chris. If you want to grab that one, Tyliek confirmed it. So
DNC ENT, known NFL player, says you can't have a welcome to the league moment in the first week of camp.
I think it's like when you want to have it.
I think you can't. That's
like when you.
That's your welcome to the league. Is training camp.
It's definitely like, oh fuck, but I mean, because it's your first round pick. But again, the way you'll see. DNC gatekeeping welcome to the league moments now. This is Danny G.
Yeah, gatekeeping welcome to the league moments is crazy.
Is it crazy we could tell some of these people by their pictures? And maybe some of the names are still the same though.
Yeah, his name's just at Danny G. It's not like you cracked the case.
No, there's other ones.
Shout out.
Oh, you're talking about Caseville Country Boy?
Yeah. Like Combat Legs. I almost said Legas. Well, you said Vegas, didn't you?
No, I said Legs Vid.
Vids. That's Cartier.
That's Cartier, yeah.
You got the video?
Yes, I do.
I was delaying for this one.
Had a welcome to the NFL type of moment yet?
Today, actually, yeah. Tate got me pretty good today. I don't know if y'all seen it, but he got me pretty good today for sure. I mean, it's just it was a long drive, and he just came off the ball. He hit me. So, iron sharpens iron, so we're going to have my good plays. He's going to have his good plays, and he got me today for sure.
You see what I'm saying? Like, the delivery wasn't like a hasty one or fucking like, oh.
He laughed at it.
Whoa, yeah, exactly.
It's going to happen. You're going to get beat on reps. Like, it's not like you're going to win 100% of the reps you take. And like I said, now keep that shit in the back of your mind. You feel that back there? That's pride fucking with you. No. Next camp, next practice, next drill, go out there and put Tate on his fucking ass. Like, that's what I want to see out of these young guys.
And I will say,
and Tyliek are going to see a lot of each other in the next 5 years. Like, I expect them to be going at it at camp and at practice for a long time.
It's the interior version of Panay and Hutch, hopefully.
Hopefully.
He was holding his own in pass reps, I will say that.
Yeah.
It was just a run blocking. It was like, whoa.
That's what these guys are, though. That's
road graders.
That's what Tate is. Like, he's a fucking animal, and he gets downhill, and he is not, like we said, the one thing we're not worried about these guys is run blocking, because that's what they fucking do. And
who's Flannel's Bulge? That's awesome.
Flannel's Bulge? I don't know, but he's got the cousin alert as his thing. That's awesome.
I think the big thing there for Tyliek is he said, like, long drive, like maybe he had, like, tired legs out there, honestly, the way that it sounds like he got driven back, like, crazy. I'm sure it was a long-ass drive with this team running the rock consistently,
yes.
And Tyliek probably got worn down a little bit out there. As a rookie, your first training camp, like, for sure, I'm assuming that's what happened. I'm not reading too much into this.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Good job, Nick. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I want Tyliek to be good. I want this to be known.
Sure you do.
I do.
Just not as good as the Vikings. But
just not as good as no, I don't forget who even I wanted. There we go.
Yep. See.
Baseball.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Like when you get one of those long drives of plenty of snaps and these offenses are running the ball, then these guys get into their mode, they get into their zone, they're downhill. It's going to wear down on your big defensive linemen, and some of them might get moved around a little bit.
That sounds like the beginning of Birds Don't Cry. Downhill.
I think D-Mac's going to listen to that tonight.
Oh, really?
I told him to check out the album, and he was like, send it to me. I was like, all right. I was like, smoke a joint and listen to that first song. It's good. You're going to get goosebumps.
DNC ENT clarified his statement. He says, I'm just saying that's a stupid question to ask someone after, 2 days of pads? Ask him again in week 10, and I promise you there'll be a different answer.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Dumbo Jumbo in the Woodward Sports Chat with a super chat. He says, Easy, did you see Mike T's top 5 NFC QB list? Your Lord and Savior Jordan Love is number 1.
Who's Mike T?
This
Mike
was
Tannenbaum,
a goddamn clickbait. I was eating lunch when I
Yeah.
saw this. This was the
You threw
biggest
up?
clickbait type fucking. It was disgusting to see Jordan Love number 1 on this list of NFC quarterbacks talking about.
Easy's like, I'm not mad at it.
He doesn't have a number 1 around him. That was his response.
Listen,
I putting Jordan Love number 1.
I secretly still feel the way I originally felt with that whole comparison.
Shout out E-Fog.
It's just that the season our boy had was undeniable, and I'm not going to sit here and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I can't bullshit that season. It was a phenomenal season by Jared Goff last year.
Yeah.
But Tannenbaum I don't respect. Ever since he said that weird-ass trade Jahmyr Gibbs and a first for fucking Myles Gibbs. It was like whatever that was.
It was 2 firsts in Jahmyr Gibbs.
It was the most like clickbaity shit.
I think it was, was it 3?
I think it was
yeah,
3
I think
first.
It was 3 first.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It's crazy because like they're the worldwide leader in sports. There's probably 4 people I actually respect their opinions at that network because the majority of them are bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit for reactions. Mina Kimes actually won.
Shout out Mina Kimes, friend of the show.
Yeah, I mean it's not like fabricated bullshit. You can tell when someone's like means what they say. At least me, I feel like I can tell when someone means what they say. And we have Mike Tannenbaum. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I don't know. Who? I guess we'd have to do that.
What?
NFC quarterbacks one day, maybe.
I would put Daniels and Hurts over Goff, but that's it.
Stafford.
Oh shit! Yeah, probably. That one. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It'd probably be Daniels. Yeah, it'd probably be Daniels, Stafford, Hurts, Goff. That'd probably be my top 4 in the NFC.
Are you guys nervous at all for a Daniels kind of step back the same way we saw out of C.J. Stroud? And I'm not saying like nervous. I'm just saying in terms of like putting too much into their rookie year because Stroud did take a major step back after being anointed, the next great quarterback.
I don't know that Daniels will take a step back more than the team will take a step back because a lot of their wins were like some miracle type situations. I mean, even going back to the Chicago game before they went that big run, there's a lot of like 4th down conversions from Daniels doing something special. So I think he might still look straight, but the team itself might have less W's. Let me look at the schedule.
I would be surprised. I would be surprised if Daniels took a step back because I think what happened with C.J. Stroud last year, is
he had no offensive line.
He had no offensive line, and a couple of his wide receivers died. The Commanders still have Cliff Kingsbury.
Mm-hmm.
They added Laramie Tunsil. They added Deebo Samuel. They kind of went all in this year.
See, my thing with Cliff Kingsbury, though, is I remember back 3 years ago. Wow. I think it's the longest tenured Lions coach in my lifetime. Shout out to Dan Campbell. But however long it was where we were bad, and we took out the Arizona Cardinals, and I thought, as a Cliff Kingsbury, we killed them at that point. Cliff Kingsbury in that offense, the gimmick was done. The plug was pulled. I won't be surprised if that happens again this year for Cliff Kingsbury. But maybe he's better offensive coordinator than a head coach.
I think he is.
We'll find out.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
We'll find out. But again, you could say definitely is, but look at all the the shit that just happened to fall into our lap last year. Even the win they had, I'll give them the one against us. But the one against the Buccaneers was kind of weird too, where they fumbled in a situation where they could have gone ahead. I'm talking about Baker Mayfield and them, with their rookie center.
Do the Durs have the best linebacking core in the NFL?
Starters?
Bobby and Frankie?
Probably, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You'd have to say so. Yeah,
or
for
Fred
sure.
Warner and...
Kinlaw's gone.
Yeah, whoever's next to Fred Warner.
I would even put
the Eagles up there. Dean and Bond. I'm taking Frankie and Bobby over Dean and Bond for sure.
I mean, the Bears got 2 good linebackers, too.
Bears got 2 good. Lions got 2 good linebackers. Alex and Jack are going to be up in that conversation for sure.
Are you ready to play the game with the Washington Commanders?
It's time to play the game.
Week 1 at home, New York Giants.
Win.
Week 2 on the road, Green Bay Packers.
Win.
Prime time. Hold on. Oh, I got a pen. Does anybody got a pen?
I got one. You got a spare one?
Oh, you asshole. You got one?
Yeah.
Do you got paper? Hold on, I'll grab it. Spinny sing a song or something. I got one on the floor.
Sing
a song.
I'm a piano man.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man. No,
All right.
are we going to go to break? Yeah, let's go to break and come back.
We can't come back and do this. We got to do it now.
Yeah, it's fair. All right, let's knock it out. Hurry.
All right. Run. Win, Giants.
Win.
On the road, Green Bay Packers, prime time.
Win.
Nick.
Win.
Chris.
Packers are going to be last in the division this year. Win.
Kind of give them loss, so I'll go win. I'll give them win. Fuck it. Raiders, win.
Win.
3-0.
Damn. Falcons, win.
Win.
Fuck. Falcons have beefy defensive. All right. What,
The Falcons are going to be pretty good, but not better than Commanders.
Chargers.
I'll give them a loss there. Yeah.
This one's
I'll
in
give them
LA
a loss
as well.
there.
At home against the Bears, win. Oh, win.
Oh, at Bears? Yeah.
Or Bears there.
Yeah. Win.
At Cowboys, win.
Yeah.
We got a loss.
I don't hate that.
Micah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, I'll go loss. Division game. Yeah. At Dallas.
Win. All right, I'll give them a
Micah,
loss.
Pickens is going to – we'll see Pickens and Lattimore fighting down the field in the middle of it. Like
Following game, prime time against the Chiefs.
Loss.
At home against the Seahawks.
Win.
Okay. At home against the Detroit Lions.
Loss.
Never lost.
Yes, this is the Durs, Runyon.
On the road against Miami.
Win.
Fins up! Give me the loss. Come on.
Loss. Trap game.
Trap game?
Gets
Trap
hot
game.
there in Miami. Tua.
I can see
come
them
back.
losing that one, I guess. Yeah, I
Trap
don't think that's
game.
crazy.
No, I think Von Miller retires to a.
Fuck, I already put like a thing down. Oh, yeah, they did sign Von Miller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's like...
Senator Von Miller.
He's 50.
Yeah, he's not. I mean,
Broncos. At home, though. Loss. The Broncos will be good this year.
Broncos are going to be really good.
At Vikings.
Win. Win. Yes.
Loss.
Loss.
Computing.
What'd
you say?
Loss.
What'd you say?
Win.
Loss.
The defense can get to Daniels.
Yeah, Flannel's Bulge. I did see Quentin Johnston. That shit was embarrassing, dude. Right in the hands, middle of the field, wide open, drop.
Oh, Quentin Johnson.
Yeah, he's cooked.
He's ass.
Yeah.
He's so bad.
Balled on Michigan.
So bad.
Didn't know their plays.
Everybody.
Nick, you should be Connor Stallions for Halloween, dude.
Nah.
You should.
Why?
I'm
Shave
good
the
on
head?
Why'd
Connor.
you say it like that?
I'm good on Connor.
What do you mean? He's a hero in your community.
What do you You're not a Connor guy?
I'm just sick of the story now.
He actually, we'll maybe talk about that later.
I was just having fun with the joke. I'm not like fucking.
At New
glorifying
York
it.
I'm
against
just
the
saying you
Giants.
should be him for Halloween. You don't have to be somebody you love for Halloween every year. All right, what? Sorry?
At New York against the Giants.
Win.
Yeah, win.
Sweep the Giants.
Yes.
At home against the Eagles.
Loss.
Loss for sure.
Both
At home against the
Eagles
Cowboys.
losses.
Win.
Win.
Wait, what was it? Sorry.
Home Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, win.
And then to close out the season,
At
on
Philly?
the road, Philly.
Loss.
Loss.
All right, let me calculate.
Calculating.
That's like 5
Calculating.
or 6 losses.
11 and
probably.
6, is it?
6.
Dude,
9.
can't count.
I can't count.
9 losses?
No.
9 wins.
No way. That was.
I think I did an extra win here.
No way.
All right, real quick. Again, from the top.
2 to Philly.
Have 'em 9 and
That's
8.
some wet ass.
2 to Philly, 1 to
Sorry.
Dallas, 1 to
9 and 8.
You
Broncos, 1 to Detroit,
Broncos.
1 to the Chiefs.
Broncos, Chargers,
No,
Chiefs,
we're good. I thought I had
Philly,
extra-
Philly, Detroit.
I thought I had extra win in there. I didn't. It's
10
9
and
and 8.
7.
9 and 8.
Dolphins.
10 and 7.
We had a Dolphins.
Yeah,
So we have them 9 and 8.
Going to Ford Field for their first playoff game.
Commanders?
Yeah.
I'd love that. As long as we're healthy.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
Yeah, let's get them fucking back.
Man. Let me see
I'd love to
Daniels
get
versus a
back.
healthy Hutch.
Woo! Pop!
All right, let's go to break. Let me
right.
tell you, about Mad Packs. They are in stores now. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a dispensary near you that is carrying any of their delicious products, whether it be the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the High-Low Infused Pre-Rolls, the Blizzard Pack THCA Moon Rocks, or they just got regular weed too. If you're not into all the crazy hoopla, if you just want some good flower, they've got it for you as well. Their Cherry Runts is top tier stuff. Go to getmadpacks.com.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Lamar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
Yeah, for sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Congratulations to the real coach of the year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, powered by Michigan Sports and Spine Center and the MRI of Southfield.
That's my bad. I said Chris the last minute video. What up, though? Welcome back to What Heavyweights Live on WordSports.com. He's on my small reaction on Chris.
Hello.
Just call off. Smash the like button.
Smash.
Be a friend, tell a friend. Share the stream.
Oh,
Hendon Hooker was your backup quarterback.
Hendon Hooker.
And his go-to target was Isaac Tesla.
Isaac Tesla
looked pretty good. Again, I say.
That white boy can bowl, eh?
Yeah, white boy can bowl.
I love it.
I think the unsung hero of the offensive line's entirety is Ayode Aswa. You've seen him everywhere.
Yoti?
He played center, he played left guard, he played right guard. He was everywhere, and he held his own in every position.
He's always been a good chap.
Jolly good chap.
Jolly good chap. You seen him in there when he gets the starts. He knows how to throw his weight around. He's a big lad. And he goes out there. All the Sheilas like to see him in there. And he knows his way around some roo.
He does know his way around some roo.
I was very happy that they re-signed Yodi to the extension they did, because when you see him out there, he knows what he's doing. He never looks all the place. Yodi always seems to get his footing and puts on a good performance whenever he's called upon. He's always ready for action, and that's why I appreciate him. That's what I appreciate about a good player, is he's always ready for action. And Yodi's always down to throw some shrimp on the barbie.
Imagine tuning into this show at like different moments of wild shit that we're talking about, or the way that we're even talking.
Hey, Showtime 3/1/3, absolutely. Solo leveling's goated, and it's just getting started. Just wait until next season. Shit's gonna pop off.
The office. I'm just trying to read any of the notes. I'm good. Defense
Playing
dominant.
center. He was playing center.
Center. We also have we have some stuff from Bears camp, and I understand this is not a Chicago Bears show, but we do have our former offensive coordinator as their head coach.
Real quick, before we get into that,
yeah.
This also goes hand in hand with Bears camp, because I heard the same is true about their quarterback. Runyon says kangaroos have 3 vaginas. I heard the same is true about Caleb Williams.
About the quarterback. Nick, can you crop your video?
I did that already.
Oh, you're the man.
Shout out, Chris.
Look at Chris.
Shout out, Chris. You played.
I did that already.
So,
shout out.
a couple of days ago, this might have been like Friday, I think it was.
Go.
I was like, yo,
Bah.
Ben Johnson's kind of sound like Patricia-esque out there. Like,
Yeah.
the stories we're hearing. And you're like, oh, it's just day one. Yeah, I was dismissed. Whatever, fine. You're probably right at that point. A little too early to tell. Here's a couple more media outlets speaking on the Ben Johnson experience. You could play either one, Chris. It don't matter.
Yep. I was gonna say which one. I just got the one you sent in.
New regime here in town for you. Change of scenery with the crew in here. How's it felt so far through the early portion of training camp with Ben Johnson?
Uncomfortable. It's been the main thing. Just them trying to change the culture around here, and they did it fast, and you can tell how we practice and go about our business.
What about it has changed so much in terms of how you practice? What's the thing that jumped out at you right away?
The intensity. If you mess up, you getting out of there. You get one chance. If you a double offender, then you ain't gonna be in on that play for the rest of camp. It feel like.
So we saw a lot of that in the chat. People mentioning Luther Burden in there. Rookie receiver coming in, had been dealing with a little bit of injury, and Coach Johnson after a play tossed him out and made it watch there. Did you offer any counsel to your rook on that one? What'd you tell him after that?
I actually didn't see it because I was coming back or getting talked to, but I did hear him yelling at somebody, and I didn't know it with Luther. But any advice is that you just got to stay in your playbook and know the exact details, because if the playbook say +2 from the hash and you -1 from the hash, then you're wrong, and you're going to have to get out. If he going to give you a second chance, you're going to re-huddle it, go back out there. If you do it again, line up in the same way, you definitely.
I watched that video all the way through. I just saw it briefly, and I saw Ben was, dude, I'm telling you, he's Patricia 2.0. I feel like I'd say the same thing I said Friday. I think shit was just so good here. They became so accustomed to
everything working every time he tried to do it.
Yes, having the best offensive line in front of your quarterback. Like, he had already gone through the growing pains with Jared Goff, like year one or the first back half of it. And Jared Goff, by the way, too, like Caleb, never really been a traditional quarterback. He's always been like that backyard bullshit, and Ben doesn't do the backyard bullshit.
Never been traditional.
Ben's like, you're running this. And then here is this from Albert Breer on with Rich Eisen talking about Caleb Williams and how he's looking as well.
At an offensive-minded coach who's attached to the hip of Caleb Williams and then watch him soar.
Yeah, I'd say two things. Number one, I think the basis for a good team is there. I really like what they did on the offensive line. The skill guys are there. I think matching Colston Loveland with Cole Kmet, I think that's a really good thing to do conceptually. Mm-hmm. With Roma Dunze and DJ Moore, of course, on the outside. I think the defense with Dennis Allen there is going to be a lot better. I think Caleb's got a ways to go. It did not look good the day I was there. And when I talk to people there about why it looked that way, is they're trying to make Caleb drink through a fire hose. Developmentally, he had a long way to go coming out of USC. Then he had the really sideways rookie year. And you can see when you watch the difference in the speed of the operation when Case Keenum is in there, when Tyson Bagent is in there versus where it is with Caleb Williams. And so they're just trying to overload him with information. They're overloading him with defensive looks. They're overloading him with everything to try to speed up his process, to try speed up his learning. And the plan is from here then to start to narrow that down, right?
So the thing is, too, and maybe Ben's not, like, naturally an asshole. Maybe he's not. But I think the way he came out, just, one, leaving.
Caleb came out?
Yeah, finally.
Congratulations. Love who you love.
That's going to get clipped. Either way, the way Ben Johnson, like, left Detroit within the same division as the guy who gave him your opportunity to Dan Campbell, the guy you said you're best friends with, loyal to, all that stuff like that, kind of shiesty.
Mm-hmm.
Us as fans obviously don't like it. Your press conference, you're taking shots at a guy that's no Super Bowls, and yeah, I think he's kind of a pussy. All due respect, I'm sorry, but Matt LaFleur, you're taking shots at him.
Matt LaFleur is definitely a pussy. Oh
like,
wait,
been the NFC Conference Championship, like you haven't. You have done nothing with this team, so you put that immense amount of pressure on yourself as the golden boy head coach, and now you're seeing your team out there. With, I'm sure you were involved with those trades to get those offensive linemen, Jonah Jackson, Joe Tooney. I'm sure you were involved with getting Colston Loveland out there, who's still hurt, isn't even out there. I'm sure you looked at Luther Burden and was like, that could be my Amon-Ra St. Brown. And none of it is looking the part. He's probably freaking out a little bit. And I think, yeah, maybe he's a good coach. But again, we never knew if he was the locker room leader, if he can articulate things brand new to these guys that need the development. And I think he's crashing out over it.
And also, Albert Breer, who the fuck was saying, oh, Caleb's still got to develop when coming? Nobody was saying that. They're saying, oh, he's going to the best situation imaginable in Chicago. Like, pump the brakes on that. Maybe the guy's just worried about cock and balls. But I think there is a lot of pressure on Ben Johnson. There is a lot of pressure on Caleb Williams because they are seen as the saviors of the Bears. Like, we finally have this piece. We finally have this quarterback. We finally have that offensive-minded head coach.
Yeah.
We're finally going to have a quarterback throw for over 4,000 yards in a season. Like, if shit doesn't work, shit's going to start getting loud. And Chicago's media it's not New York, but it's not soft either.
It's just, I love it too because Chicago Bears fans are so arrogant. Not arrogant. I don't want to call them arrogant. Packers fans are arrogant. Bears fans are just stupid. Like, every year to them is a Super Bowl year, including this year, and now you have this rolling out. It's quite fucking funny.
Bears fans deserve nothing but pain and torture.
Them and the Packers and the Vikings. Fuck them all.
Fuck them all.
And I'll throw the Rams there too. Desert Stallion 1416, and I want to get to Nick after this too. He says, if Caleb Williams doesn't pan out, how funny is it they could have had Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, or Jaden Daniels, let alone any of the other quarterbacks, and they ended up with Caleb Williams. That's kind of fucking funny.
Yeah, the expectations are so sky high for not just Caleb Williams being the #1 draft pick and then having the disappointing rookie year, but for Ben Johnson, for him passing on so many coaching opportunities. And then what does he do?
Congratulations. You played yourself.
He goes in division with his own team. He had the offers up the wazoo to go anywhere else, and he chose to go in division because of this quarterback that he thought he could fix.
That's true.
Because this quarterback that he thought was way better than Jared Goff on some of the intangibles. Fellas, he played himself. You got the cards that you were dealt because you dealt them to yourself, Ben. God damn it, I hope he chokes. He's going to be last in this division. And it's not going to be the Packers. It's going to be the goddamn Bears.
Ben Johnson was chasing the baddie with French tips, and it turns out all she does is eat McDonald's and have a stinky pussy. Like, this guy, he was expecting this amazing situation in Chicago. Shit's not working out so far, and I love it.
Yeah, the Bears are going to be last in the division.
No, I think the Packers are going to be last.
So where are you at now?
Bears, dude.
I'm going Bears.
You got to go Bears, brother. What do you make the Packers?
I hate the Packers more than I hate the Bears.
Yeah, but analytically, I mean, you're
I
taking...
hate the Bears more now.
I think the Bears' defense will be better
I've
than
always
the
hated the
Packers'
Bears more.
defense.
So, bro, that's not going to win them games.
And they're going to play an easier schedule.
No, they're not. They actually have a harder schedule than the
us.
Detroit Lions because they play us twice.
They play us. Yeah, we play them.
Yeah. Like, they ease up ours. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's 100% going to be the Bears. And look, maybe it works out with Caleb, but it's not going to be this year.
Cartier said, Spenny, perfect analogy. Not really, but hey, I'm just saying. He thought he was.
Honestly, that was a perfect analogy.
It's literally what it is.
I think we've all had that experience.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah. She's just, yeah.
It's just, you think it's going to taste like water, and it tastes like hot Cheetos.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I mean, you plug your nose and you grin and bear it, but.
Let me tell you guys about Caesar Sportsbook. Right now, if you use promo code Woodward1000 with your first deposit up to $20, you can get up to $1,000 back if your first bet loses as a bonus bet. That's Woodward1000 promo code. Scan the QR code and visit CaesarSportsbook.com.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you will. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. This ball is gone. Boys are back in town. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Listen, you're already here, so why not just support Woodward Sports? Make sure you're subscribed to us on the YouTube channel and following us everywhere else on Instagram, X, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitch. Everywhere you get your Detroit sports content, Detroit Sports, #1 digital network, Woodward Sports is there with the handle @Woodward Sports. Make sure you tune in, tap in, and support everywhere.
What up, dog? I'm Mike. What are the weights live on WoodSports.com. Easy much more action. Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button. Be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream.
Real quick. I don't want to like harsh the mood or do anything, but shout out to our guy Chicken Nugget King 313 on Twitter. I guess he lost his brother.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
I told him to pick him up tonight or tomorrow. I might bring him up to the studio tomorrow.
Yeah, prayers to him and his family. Damn, he's a good kid, man.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, shout out Chicken Nugget King. Sorry to hear that.
Marcus Newsom in the World Sports Chat. Goff overcame getting traded from a home state team he took to a Super Bowl and won the division titles for by taking down a trodden Lions team and turning them into a winning team with top passing stats.
Dude,
Ben
that first episode of that first episode of Quarterback, when he's like talking about like, oh, so this is what it feels like to be wanted. I was like, damn, dude, like that shit got me in my feels a little bit. I felt
fucking millionaire.
I felt bad for JG, man. He was like about to tear
He got
up.
thrown out to the fucking wolves, dude. He was
Also,
expected for his
but
career
also-
to die here.
I felt the happiness.
I'm
from him.
also with
I didn't feel
Easy.
bad.
Like, how bad can you feel for a guy
Yeah,
that's
no.
banging his supermodel wife and has hundreds of millions of
$100 million.
dollars?
I didn't feel bad, but I felt the passion, like the positive part. I didn't feel the negative part.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably never, like, he was the #1 overall pick. Like, he probably never went through, like, adversity like that, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, his rookie year wasn't great, that's for sure, but...
Yeah.
I mean...
He had Mr. 8-8 as his head coach. Shout out Jeff Fisher.
I think he started 0-7 or 1-8 or
Yep.
something crazy, so...
I think he might have gone winless, right?
Was it 0-7?
I think he started like 0-7 or something like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, his
Then they
numbers
probably
are
ended up going 8-8 because
Yeah.
it's Jeff Fisher.
His numbers are insane besides his first year in the Rams and first year in Detroit.
That's crazy, like, how much of a difference Sean McVay made immediately. Like, the following season, 28 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 3,804 yards.
Yeah.
The coaches matter.
Coaches
And I love you, Marcus Newsom. As much as I hate Ben was a big part of what got done here.
Yeah.
We had a player on the team that played for Dan Campbell, and he played for Ben Johnson. There's Kabinda. And we asked him, who is the mastermind? I'm sorry, that's really weird. He fucking grew in the other room staring me down. we had... we asked Chase Kabinda straight up, who was the mastermind behind the Lions offense?
I looked at him, I saw him looking at you, and I looked at you and saw you looking at him.
That was weird.
That's funny.
He's like, let black people talk in the microphone in this country? That's what he's thinking for sure. He's like, what is that?
He's thinking about, I've never seen a Mongolian.
Sometimes I literally feel like an animal when people come and just watch us through the windows.
The worst part is when, like, Tim, our shout out Tim.
Tim was doing it earlier too. Tim, stop looking at me.
No, when he like brings people like around, like potential clients and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Like, we're sitting in the back because the back offices of Woodward Sports are glass cages with no windows.
It's funny because that room smells kind of weird too.
And
So you guys are like zoo animals.
He doesn't even like open the door half the time. He's just like, yeah, this is this guy, this is that guy, and we're just like.
You feel like the
I would have started
start throwing your shit at the window.
Yeah.
I always feel like the Wonka little guys when he does that.
Oompa, loompa, loompa dee doo.
What were we talking about before that?
Slave labor. Oompa loompas.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? I don't think I was talking about that. But that is what the original story. He
kidnaps.
They were slaves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of wild.
I mean,
it's wild. The original story is actually crazy.
Yeah, and all the kids die. Like,
yeah.
I saw this one meme, and it was like, I forget what it was, but it was like somebody dragging somebody and posed in front of Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory. It was like, when you leave the chocolate factory without a bunch of candy and a dead kid, he's like carrying a body.
Speaking of NFL films,
DNC ENT says glass cages sounds like a whole room is made of windows, except none of them show outside.
Yeah,
I see a window as you have to be able to see outside. They're just glass doors.
Nicholas Koloff, Detroit Tigers trade deadline coming up. What's the update?
I think the update today, the Tigers have shown interest in 2 guys. One of them is in Arizona, being a starting pitcher. That's come out today on MLB Trade Rumors with 800,000 followers on Twitter. I've seen that one. And it was starting pitcher Merrill Kelly, who would be a big addition. He could actually be slot in as your number 2 if they're actually serious about this move. And then relief pitcher David Bednar from the Pittsburgh Pirates, which their asking price has been insane.
Top 5
prospecting in an organization, but not every organization has 5 of their top prospects in the top 80 of all of baseball. So obviously the Tigers have an upper hand if they're willing to deal one of those guys, which they are not, and I wouldn't either for a guy like Bednar.
No, you're not going to give up one of your top 5 guys. Maybe a guy that would be a top 5 guy in Pittsburgh's organization I'd be willing to give up, but not one of your top 5 guys. Because, like, Hao-Yu Lee would probably be the best prospect on the Pirates, like, if you traded him right now. But you're looking at, shout out to my guy, Lions guy Squate in the Woodward Sports Chat. He says, Demon Alex Cobb pitching for West Michigan tonight. He starts his rehab in Single A today with the Whitecaps.
Yeah, crazy work. Alex Cobb, $15 million contract that the Detroit Tigers gave him after pitching 16.1 total innings in 2024. The Tigers gave him a $15 million bag, and he's making his start in High A West Michigan Whitecaps. But you know what? This is better than him getting another hip injection, fellas. Or do we have any expectations?
Yeah, at least he can walk. Yes, I'm expecting him to go however many innings he goes scoreless with a shit ton of strikeouts. Like, this is High A, buddy. You better be fucking dominating down there.
Are you expecting what Shane Bieber did to our AA Erie team today when he was going up against Clark, McGonigal, and Brissenia?
What, was he carving him up?
He carved him up the first time around, and then I think we got a couple hits off him, but only 1 run in total. But,
good. I like that.
Yeah.
Shane Bieber
see it once and then learn from it.
Yeah. And Shane Bieber obviously at one point was a top 10 pitcher in the MLB, so it's good for those guys to see that kind of talent, even though he is rehabbing. Obviously, he's been injured for the past couple of years, but no, I like that they got that matchup.
Yeah, I agree. I think for the trade deadline here, I'm going to be super disappointed if this is all we do, fellas. I mean, I think you still do need to add the bat, and you definitely need a back end of the reliever. And, you know, the guy that we got yesterday from the Twins is not that. This guy's been in AAA all season. These are 2 reclamation projects that they just traded for. I'm expecting some big names that can really help this team, push them over the top. And this team's actually currently still favored to win the American League. And I was kind of surprised to see that when I looked earlier. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Seattle hasn't traded for Suarez yet.
Seattle hasn't traded for Suarez yet, although Josh Naylor hit a home run for them already.
How sick Scott Harris and AJ were like, oh, you won't give us Eugenio? No one can have him.
Wild.
Best take them all.
Yeah, hey, man.
Made them all for they can't refuse.
Maybe
either you give them to us or he fucking goes nowhere.
That was insane last night. I mean,
was that was the last at bat of the game, or second to last at bat of the game, or something like that? I know it was in the 9th inning.
I feel like it was destined to happen too. I don't know why. Like, all the rumors coming out throughout the whole entire day about the Tigers being so interested and like not wanting him to leave town
and wanting it before Wednesday.
Yeah,
exactly.
And now Wednesday
drive the price down a little bit.
Do you think Will Vest was like protecting his guys? Like, I don't want anybody to get traded. No, I'm just kidding. I know. I think it was just an honest mistake, but baseball gods were.
Will Vest is a big Briseño guy. Didn't want to see him out there. No, I still hope they get it done for Eugenio. I guess the X-rays were negative, so that's very good. I heard he's going under more tests recently, but
I heard he was taking BP today.
Cool.
Not in the lineup, but taking BP. Suarez was.
Can we throw at him in BP?
I'm done throwing at him. I want to trade for him. But fellas, I mean, do you guys expect, top of the line rotation or back into the bullpen arm to be added to this team?
Yes, I think if you can expect a elite player at any of these positions, it would be in the bullpen. I think that's those are the guys that you see moved for. I don't want to say less because they're still going to cost you something, but you see elite relievers get flipped at the deadline all the time. So I think that's if you're expecting an upper echelon player at any of these positions where we expect them to address talent, I think bullpen would be the safest bet.
Easy, do you expect it?
Unless Alex Lang is ready to come back, he's in AAA.
Yep.
Foley.
No,
Jason Foley's
out
cooked still. Yeah.
Wow. What was the question?
Do you expect this team to make a move for a
elite player,
elite quality back of the bullpen arm?
Is that guy that you mentioned earlier elite?
Yes.
Then yeah, they're obviously shopping. I'm doing some,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And they're letting the scouts in Erie. You're not in Erie for fucking bullshit. There's a lot of talent in Erie right now.
Yeah, I would take Shelby Miller. He's been dominant this year before the injury, and he is throwing right now currently. If you could get him at a lower price because of it, we don't need him for.
What about Cade Smith?
Early August. We need him for October. Cade Smith would be elite. I mean, 2 trades in division. I don't know if they're willing to do that route, but because you do have to pay a little more, as we saw yesterday. I mean, we got 2 reclamation projects for a high upside catcher at that, but I mean, he is.
Yeah.
He was good bat, switch hitting, 19-year-old, but yeah, this is. Can we get to Thursday? I mean, hopefully the Tigers just keep winning. I mean, back-to-back wins. You guys want to? I don't know if we got more football.
Who's on the mound tonight?
Casey Mize.
Yes.
I know we got a.
Sweet.
I want to touch on Troy Melton just.
You can touch on Troy Melton all you want, Nick. Let's go to break. We'll come back, and Nick's going to touch on Troy Melton. But first, tell us about Black Rock.
Listen, guys.
Put a shirt
on. Week 3 of the summer giveaway starts now. Again, congratulations to Gretchen Peters. Last week's winner won filet for a year. Now this one, the lucky winner is about to get their backyard barbecue leveled up with a Traeger grill. All you have to do to enter is scan this QR code above my head, and at the entry, not only does it get you a prize for this week, but it also gets you in eligibility for the grand prize. 4 tickets to the home opener on September 14th. Entry period for this contest closes on August 3rd. Ready, set, sizzle.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
West Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. They've got deals for everybody. Scan the QR code on the screen to see their massive inventory, or go check them out. Hit up my guy Goran. He will get you in the car you want. And again, scan that QR code. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. Les Stanford together. Let's ride.
What up, though? Welcome, Mike. Whatever, it's live on sports.com. Eazy joined by Spin Raxter and Chris Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Sorry, I was reading a comment from DNC. It's weird seeing my last name become a name in leagues. Troy Melton, Bo Melton, Max Melton, DeAnthony Melton. We have no representative before. Really? I think Meltons have been around. Sorry, that was like a breaking news comment, so sorry reading it. The breaking news comment was the one
bragging
before.
about his last name.
Yeah. But now we got DNC's last name. Don't forget that one. Breaking news, Ben Johnson to bring back Mint. Okay, we're not reading that one, DG. Nick, tell us about Troy Melton.
Before I do, got to give you some breaking news. As Corbin Carroll leads the game off with the triple, and Marte hits a single to hit him in. Casey Mize gives up a 1-run lead already within the first 2 batters that he's faced, and he's given up 10 runs in his last 2 starts.
Ooh.
Prior to that, he had a sub-2.7 ERA.
Are you still comfortable with him being the number 2 starter in the World Series?
After the last 2 starts and what I'm seeing so far, no, I'm not.
It's fair.
It's a long season.
New number 2 starter on the Detroit Tigers.
Troy Melton and DNC's cousin.
This was the first time the Detroit Tigers have had 3 starters go 6+ scoreless innings in a row since 1945 or 1949 or something like that. This is only the 3rd time they've done it in the history of the franchise, and the other 2 times were like 1940 something and 1910.
Jeez.
So, Eazy remembers those.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let him in the ballpark, but he listened to the games online.
I was going to say, I think the Axis powers were.
Yeah. Tell us about Troy Melton, Nick. Why was he so efficient and so good? When his first outing, he gave up some runs. He got shelled around a little bit, but then he kind of nailed down a little bit, and he looked to get into a groove. This one, from the start, he was absolutely nails.
Yeah, I think it's all about the command for Troy Melton. Obviously, he has the electric fastball that he was letting. He was really commanding that well in the top of the zone. You know, hitters were not able to catch up to it yesterday. Great defense behind him. 7 scoreless for the rookie in his first start at Comerica Park, and that's exactly what you needed after the Casey Mize news. Obviously, you're going to need guys to eat innings. You want a lot of... Loves an eater.
I love an eater.
Yeah, I love a good eater.
And, I mean, this is obviously great to see. Does this beg the question? Is he off the table in trades, fellas? I saw this flying around Twitter. I was like, I thought I was a microwave on the hot takes. But, yeah, that does not mean that he is not available to get traded. But I think it does increase his trade stock. I will say that, going 7 scoreless.
That's better than him getting rocked, that's for sure. I don't know if a singular start will change the stock of a player of his caliber, but
where was he before as a prospect?
He was your number
1 pitching prospect.
I might. No. There was some expectation there.
No, I think he
I know he got rocked last week.
Expectations were already there. Like I said, your number 1 pitching prospect is your number 1 pitching prospect. So I don't think that will be like, okay, now we can trade for him. But no, it was good to see. He looked good. He looked comfortable. He was like Nick said, locating his pitches very well, and I was impressed.
Yeah, this is I mean, if he does, if he doesn't get moved at the deadline, I hope that we can continue to see him work with Chris Fetter, because obviously, being the number 1 pitching prospect in the system, he doesn't have the highest upside of a Jackson Joe, but I think you saw with his kind of funky delivery and how it whips super late with his arm action. It almost looks like he pauses in the middle of it. That fastball comes at you extremely fast to hitters, and I think he can be successful in the MLB, and the Tigers need him right now with all the injuries to the pitchers. So I have high expectations moving forward for Troy Melton after what I saw him do against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Easy, you buying into any of the hype from last night?
It feels good. I mean, 2 in a row. You're getting hot again.
Feels good.
It does feel good.
Yeah.
And we are still a good team at the end of the day, but I don't know. I'm going to be cautious. I want to see what they do with the deadline.
Yeah, I know. You still should address your pitching staff. I am not relying on Max Melton or Alex Cobb to be your savior. Or Troy Melton, sorry, if you're talking about Max Melton in the chat. Troy Melton is not your savior. Alex Cobb is not your savior. If you still think you need to address the pitching rotation, I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, I'm going to be disappointed if they don't address a reliever. And, I mean, hopefully it's Eugenio Suarez. But I have some faith in Melton after last night. I do. I mean, no surprise there. But,
yeah.
I mean, 7 scoreless is 7 scoreless. I don't care who you're playing. And the Arizona Diamondbacks still got some
Not a
guys.
bad team. They got guys, dude.
They got some all-stars and Kettle Marte, Corbin Carroll. I mean, obviously Eugenio. So I thought the way he was able to maneuver that lineup last night was really good, and he got a key double play when he needed to in the 6th, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So good to see from the Tigers' top pitching prospect. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, like I said, you'd rather see that than him get shelled, obviously, and he looked really good. I'm not going to say that he's now solidified your starting rotation or anything like that. He's still a very movable asset, but you'd rather see him perform than not perform.
Yeah, he gives me some hope going forward. If he would have got shelled for another 5 or 6 like he did in the first Pirates start, obviously I wouldn't be saying that. It's good to see growth from start 1 to start 2. As Casey Mize loads the bases here, already down 1 out, big double play incoming. Chris Fetter out to talk to Casey Mize and Dylan Dingler.
Let's go to the break, come back, and we'll see if Nick's number 2 starter in this organization can get out of this jam. But first, tell us about Ben Johnson.
If you've got a crisis like the Tigers currently, let Ven point the way. Step 1, verify with details and photos. Step 2, engage your attorney. Step 3, notify your insurance provider. Get justice with Ven Johnson Law.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
The bats are hot, and the weather is getting hotter. Summertime in the D with Detroit's big hitters, Woodward Sports.
Gold Crown. The concentrates have been their bread and butter, and they expanded their game out to the gummies, coated with delicious gummy ropes. I always say the gummy ropes. Nerds like the ropes. Clusters, if you will. Make sure you guys check them out. Known for the jesters, concentrate. It's their bread and butter. Smoke like royalty with Gold Crown.
Feels good.
It feels good. Sorry, I checked out back half. I apologize.
Mailbag.
Tigers aren't as fun when they're losing, but I mean they're winning now. We're back. We're
What's
back,
sore?
bitches. Are we back?
Did he get out of the jam?
2-2 count. This McCarthy guy's hitting 158. If Casey walks him, you guys might see a meltdown. Not from the team, but from me.
Strikeout here would be good.
Oh, what a call by Spenny as he strikes him out with the big curveball down low.
Now you just need a ground ball.
How
there
many?
you go, and you're out of the jam.
2 outs now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh, it was a splitter, I believe. Yeah.
Splitter.
Nasty splitter. Great movement on it to the lefty.
32 pitch first inning.
Get the fuck out of here. Please tell me though.
I mean, if you walk the bases loaded, it's probably not going to be as short inning.
Is it 32, Nick?
He's at 31. I mean, so he's ahead of me. Fly ball, center field. Veerling under it. Let's go, boys. Only 1 run. That's big, actually.
Maybe that's what we need to bring back the bone saw a little bit there.
Shout out Casey getting out of the jam.
Yeah.
You love to see that.
God
Chris.
damn, that could have been brutal.
Now his
What's
offense
going
got
on
to pick him up.
Would have
the
been
Pistons
unwatchable.
world?
Talk about it?
Maybe not. Nick had you muted
No,
on a minute.
Nick had you muted. Sorry, you missed
Damn
your
it.
opportunity, kid.
Damn it. No, I mean,
There's nothing going on.
yeah,
Summer
it's just It is a lot of
Somebody's
excitement
over.
around the team, to be honest with you. There is a lot of excitement of, players that are going to take the next jump. And
I heard
and
Cam Thomas rumors heating up.
Cam Thomas rumors are heating up. The Nets apparently offered him basically the mid-level exception, a 2-year contract, but with the second year as a team option. So basically just 1 year flyer on Cam Thomas. Look, I know you don't necessarily need a guard like Cam Thomas, but a guard like Cam Thomas in here, that created some cause for concern. Easy.
Oh,
would you?
Sorry,
get Cam?
real quick.
So close.
These nuts 3-1-3. D-Mac, and it's not even close. No disrespect to Braylon, but that's what D-Mac did.
Yeah.
Facts.
Sorry.
Easy. Would you take Cam Thomas if it meant getting rid of Jaden Ivey?
What? No.
Because that was what the conversation evolved into.
That was the conversation?
Yeah. Cam Thomas versus Jaden Ivey.
They said, well, you have to get rid of Ivy?
Well, I mean, people said that, well, if you're getting Cam Thomas,
Yeah, you're
probably
bringing in
getting
Cam
rid
Thomas,
of
who you would
Ivy.
also have to sign to a deal. You're not going to sign both of them.
Was he shooting from 3?
He is shooting. I had the numbers the other day. I believe that's literally the only stat he has over Ivy is 3-point percentage and I think free throw percentage.
And
I'll
points
pull
per
up the
game
comparison
probably
right now.
too, right?
No, not for career. Not for career, which is what I was.
I mean, Ivy's played one season.
Player. Okay, here we go. I'm loading that page up. Once it loads.
It feels good.
That's honestly crazy that career it's still him.
Yeah, Ivy is career by 1. Ivy averages 16 a game versus Cam's 15 a game. Total rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, all Ivy. Field goal percentage is Cam by exactly 1%.
What about games played?
Games played is Cam by 30, but not a lot considering Cam also missed a lot of time as well.
I mean, 30 is a lot.
It is a lot.
I mean,
that's a big fucking commitment to make. I don't know.
It's a pick your poison type of thing. I don't think the Pistons would do that.
Calling it poison.
I think it's kind of a linear move. I think they'd only move off of Jaden Ivey if they thought they were going to get a serious upgrade, and I don't think Cam Thomas is a serious upgrade to Jaden Ivey.
That's kind of why it's tough. He's not really much. He may fit better, but it's not like an upgrade.
He showed that he could score points on a bad team.
Like I'd almost rather see what Ivy does the first half of the season than jump into that right away.
Yeah, I mean, and I also would, me, I'm not the biggest Karis LeVert guy, so I'd look at that as like an expendable, movable piece, and I'd bring in Cam. If there's nothing else, I know obviously the glaring need is the backup 4 and just somebody in the front court that can bring some shooting. That's a desperate need for the Pistons. So if that's not on the table, then sure. If I'm getting Cam at a 1-year rental plus a year where I don't have to, I could just let him go. It's nothing. Like I would absolutely consider it, but not at the expense of Ivy, because I want to see what Ivy can do this year. You've set up this whole 3-4 years together of Cade and Ivy to see what they can do, and you finally have it. You don't have a terrorist head coach. You have both of them healthy. You have talent around them. This is the year to see if they can actually do something together long term. So I don't risk losing that for a guy like Cam Thomas, who's a bucket. I'll give him that. But
they're the same player at this point. It's a linear move. It's not making your team any better. Maybe you're banking on potential for both of them. No.
Yeah.
JT Olson in the Woodward Sports Chat says mailbag. When are the Wings going to make a trade so that I can feel something? Never. James Van Riemsdyk.
Oh, we suck again.
Pizza.
No way Cam Thomas is still comparing Jaden Ivey to Dwayne Wade. I'm sorry, Weezy D is comparing Jaden Ivey to Dwayne Wade. Calls him Jaden Wade.
Weezy he lives in his own world, and we let him live in it because we love him.
That's true.
And we
love you, Weezy.
Yeah,
I was thinking more
stroke the fuzzy wall, buddy.
That's crazy. You on all the drugs.
He probably does.
I was thinking more of a Ja Morant mixed
what?
with Russell
Where are you going
Westbrook,
with
mixed
that?
with Michael
sure.
Jordan.
I was trying to figure out how to word it, but like he can't. I was gonna try to make an illusion like he can't touch walls because in it like.
But here's a good point from Weezy
D
D313. Well, that'll do it for us today.
Wait. Chris, pro comp. I need an updated pro comp for Jaden Ivey.
Pro comp for Jaden Ivey. I'm sticking to the one I created.
Depot?
Depot. I still like that.
No, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Because he does have potential to be good on defense. Like, hey, he hasn't been, but he has the tools to be good on defense like Oladipo. And he's a good scorer and a shaky three-point shooter. So
but that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button.
Smash that.
Who double?
Carrie Carpenter double, baby.
We're back, baby. But
Tigers back.
That'll do it for us today.
Jesus.
For Easy, for Nick, for Chris, I am Spencer. Our interns don't do shit. We'll see you guys later. Appreciate you tapping in. Peace.